It's your chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be...
Okay, so sometimes I get fascinated by like how much you can like glean from people who are at the top of their game, right?
Yeah.
And today I thought we could like really dive deep into the skincare routine
Love it.
of Lalisa Manoban.
Oh, yeah.
You know Lisa from Blackpink. And the reason I thought this would be so fun is because,
True.
she's a huge global beauty icon.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to know, like, how does she get this,
Right.
radiant, flawless skin?
It's true.
And so
People want to know.
what we're going to try to do today is go a little bit beyond just, like, what products she uses. We're going to try to understand, like, the core principles of her routine, and really like try to...
What can we learn?
Yeah, what can we apply to our own routine from what we know about her approach?
Absolutely.
So that's our deep dive mission today.
Yeah, I mean, she has some of the most sought after skin, I think, in the world. People all want to know what she does.
So for those of you who maybe aren't super familiar with Lisa, let's just start with like the basics. Who is this person?
Well, Lalisa Manoban, born in Thailand, is a member of the South Korean girl group.
Yep.
Blackpink.
Blackpink.
I mean, she's a powerhouse performer.
She's an amazing performer.
Yeah.
I mean, I think...
And she's known for those incredible dance moves.
And her style.
Yeah, very distinctive, captivating.
Like very unique.
Personal style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's very cool.
I think her influence really extends far beyond just music.
Oh, for sure.
She is a major force in both fashion and beauty.
Yes.
Setting trends.
Inspiring millions.
All across the globe.
Yeah.
So now that we have a picture of who she is, let's get into the nuts and bolts of her routine.
All right.
What does she actually do?
So from our sources, her routine really hinges on 3 key areas.
1, thoroughly cleansing her skin. 2, ensuring it's deeply moisturized.
Okay.
And 3, consistently protecting it.
Those are really good.
From environmental stressors.
That's like a really good foundation, I think, for any routine.
Yeah.
Let's start with the cleansing piece of it, because it seems like she's pretty serious about getting her skin clean.
Oh, she is. And this makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Considering the amount of makeup she likely wears for, performances and appearances and things like that.
Yeah.
She follows a 2-step cleansing method.
Okay.
So the first step involves an oil-based cleanser.
Interesting.
And what's so clever about this is that, like, tech attracts, like...
Oh, right.
So the oil in the cleanser really effectively binds to and dissolves oil-based impurities.
Okay.
Like makeup sebum and even pollutants.
Wow.
That accumulate on the skin's surface.
So it's not just like...
Oh, the way that taking off the makeup.
It's that's really deep cleaning.
Deeper.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then what's the second step?
So the second step is a gentle water-based cleanser.
Okay.
And this is crucial for removing any remaining residue from that oil cleanser, as well as any water-soluble impurities like sweat and dirt.
So it's like a double whammy.
Think of it as ensuring a completely clean slate without stripping the skin.
So you're getting it super clean, but not
stripping.
We're stripping it.
Exactly.
Right.
You want to maintain that.
Yeah, that balance.
That moisture barrier.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that must be, I mean,
this is really key.
Yeah.
For preventing clogged pores and breakouts.
Right.
By being so meticulous with cleansing.
Yeah.
She's not only preventing those potential issues, but also creating the ideal base for her moisturizing products.
Oh, that makes sense.
To really penetrate and do their job effectively.
Yeah, because if you have all that gunk on your skin.
Right. Then it's not going to actually absorb the moisturizer.
Exactly. It's just sitting on top.
Okay, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the moisturizing step.
All right.
It sounds like hydration is
a real priority.
The real priority for her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maintaining optimal hydration is fundamental for healthy, radiant skin. And she incorporates some really interesting products.
Yes.
One that stands out is the Tata Harper's Resurfacing Serum.
Oh, yes.
I've heard a lot about that serum.
It's a popular one.
What makes it so special?
This serum is celebrated for its ability to gently exfoliate the skin.
Okay.
It often contains AHAs and BHAs.
Okay.
Which work by loosening the bonds between dead skin cells.
Oh, wow.
On the surface.
Okay.
And this process reveals brighter, smoother skin.
Yeah.
And it can significantly improve overall texture.
Oh, so it's not just about like adding moisture.
It's about refining
the bath surface.
Refining the surface to make it more luminous.
To make it look more luminous.
Yeah.
What other things does she use for hydration?
She also uses the Omorvicha Reviving Eye Cream.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that brand too.
Yeah. And you know, the skin around our eyes is incredibly delicate.
Oh, it's so thin.
It is so thin.
Yeah.
And prone to showing signs of fatigue and aging.
Yes, especially with lack of sleep.
Yes.
Which I'm sure she doesn't get enough of.
Probably not with that schedule.
Yeah.
So this cream is likely formulated with specific ingredients to target common concerns.
Okay.
Like dark circles and puffiness. Helping to keep the eye area looking refreshed.
And awake.
Yeah. Which is crucial, you know, especially with a demanding schedule.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, she's traveling, she's performing, she's probably
hours.
Not getting a ton of sleep.
Photo shoots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's probably a non-negotiable.
Yeah, gotta have that eye cream.
Now, there's one more hydrating product, I think, that we know about.
There is the LA-MR Renewal Oil.
Oh.
And, you know, facial oils can be incredibly beneficial.
Oh, I love facial oils.
For nourishing the skin barrier.
Yeah.
They're often rich in essential fatty acids and antioxidants, which help to strengthen the skin's natural protective layer.
Yeah.
Leading to a more supple
and youthful
complexion.
Yeah.
Think of it as providing deep nourishment and locking in moisture.
So it's like a strategic layering of hydration. Yeah. She's got like the serum
to refine
for targeted care.
And then the oil for like deep
nourishment and protection.
Yeah, that's a really thoughtful approach.
Each product seems to be selected to address a specific need and contribute to the overall health and radiance of her skin.
Okay, so the third pillar you mentioned was protection.
Yes.
And I think we all know...
I think we can all guess.
What the star player is here.
Sunscreen.
Sunscreen.
Yes.
You know,
essential.
Well, we don't have specifics on the sunscreen that she uses.
Daily application is absolutely paramount.
It is non-negotiable.
For shielding the skin from harmful UV radiation.
Agreed.
This is like the #1 thing you can do to prevent premature aging.
Sunspots. And reducing the risk of more serious concerns.
Skin cancer.
Yes, exactly.
It's really like the cornerstone of any effective skincare routine.
No matter your skin type or your concerns.
It doesn't matter what else you're doing if you're not doing this.
Right.
So...
it's the most important thing.
It's the most important. And, you know, a lot of people, I think, forget that UV rays can penetrate through clouds and even windows.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's not a sunny day.
You still got to wear it.
You still got to wear it.
So we've got the, like, what of her routine down.
Yeah.
But I think it's kind of interesting to think about the
when. Yeah.
When did she likely develop this, like, dedication to skincare?
Yeah, was it something she was always focused on?
Was this like a, a lifelong thing, or did it evolve over time?
Considering her profession, it's highly likely that her commitment to a consistent and effective skincare routine began relatively early in her career.
Yeah, I would think so.
Think about the intense demands on her skin. Constant and often heavy makeup for performances, photo shoots, public appearances, coupled with the harsh lights on stage and in studios.
It must really take a toll.
Yeah, it's not just about looking good. It's about maintaining the health of her skin.
Right, and preventing, like, damage.
Under those conditions.
Yeah.
Precisely. So a robust skincare routine isn't just a beauty practice.
Right.
It becomes a necessary form of self-care and protection for her skin.
Yeah, because it's her job.
In that environment.
Yeah, it's literally part of her job to have good skin.
Absolutely.
And as Blackpink's global stardom, like, exploded, Lisa's influence in the beauty world also grew exponentially.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
it's huge.
People were looking at her for music and fashion inspiration, but also beauty.
Absolutely.
What is she doing?
Yeah, how does she get that skin?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know.
Exactly.
And so with that increased visibility and scrutiny, there's likely been a refinement of her routine over time.
Right.
As she discovered what truly works best for her skin.
Yeah.
And perhaps even collaborated with skincare professionals.
Oh, for sure.
And her routine then becomes something she implicitly shares.
Yes.
With her fans.
Through her appearance.
Through a radiant appearance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you listening who are thinking, okay, this all sounds great. Where can I get my hands on these products?
The where.
The where.
Okay, so the brands we've mentioned, Tata Harbor, El Moravica, and LAMER, are generally available through their own official websites.
Oh, okay. So easy to find.
Yeah, making them easy to access for online shopping.
Yeah.
So convenient.
That's how I like to shop for my beauty products, online.
Yeah.
You can also typically find these brands at beauty counters of high-end department stores.
Yes.
And select specialty beauty retailers.
Absolutely.
So
you have options.
You have options whether you want to shop.
Online or in person.
Online or in person.
Yeah.
Now, it's worth pointing out, I think that these are luxury skincare brands.
These tend to be.
So they're probably going to come with a little bit of an investment.
Yes, these are premium brands. And their pricing reflects that. It often reflects the quality of ingredients, the research and development involved, and the overall brand positioning.
So while the appeal of using the exact same products as like a global icon is understandable, it's crucial to remember that effectiveness isn't solely tied to a high price tag.
No, you can achieve similar results with products that
don't break the bank,
are more budget friendly. Yes. I think the core principles of Lisa's routine, the double cleanse, the focus on hydration with the serums, the eye creams and oils, and the consistent use of sunscreen are what truly contribute to her skin's health. And those principles can be implemented with a variety of products across different price points.
Exactly.
It's about understanding the benefits that those product categories offer, and then finding options that align with your individual skin needs and budget.
Like, you might not need that exact serum.
Right.
But understanding that a serum with ingredients like AHAs can help with exfoliation allows you to look for other serums that
have those active ingredients.
More affordable with those active ingredients.
It's about understanding the function and the key ingredients. Rather than just the brand name.
Exactly. Okay, so we've explored the who, the what, the when, and the where. Now for the most crucial question, I think.
I think so too.
Why?
Why is Lisa's skincare routine reportedly so effective in maintaining her radiant complexion?
Yeah, what is it about her routine?
I think the effectiveness really boils down to her consistent and diligent application of those fundamental skincare principles we've been discussing.
Right.
It's the synergy of thoroughly cleansing to remove impurities, deeply hydrating to nourish and support the skin barrier, and consistently protecting against environmental damage that yields those results.
It's like the power of the basics.
It is, but
executed with intention and consistency.
With intention and consistency.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, her success isn't about discovering some like magical elusive product. It's about understanding her skin's needs and adhering to a well-structured routine that addresses those needs even amidst a demanding and ever-changing schedule.
Exactly, and that consistency is key.
Consistency is key.
Yes.
So the real takeaway is not to feel like you need to replicate her shopping cart.
Not the products.
But to really absorb
principles.
Those core principles. And think about how you can apply them to your own skin.
Absolutely.
It's about understanding your own skin.
Yes.
Whether it tends to be oily,
dry combinations,
sensitive, prone to specific issues, and then building a routine around cleansing, moisturizing, and protecting it in a way that works for you.
Exactly. Lisa's routine provides a fantastic illustration of how those foundational steps can lead to healthy and glowing skin.
So it sounds like the real secret ingredient isn't a particular product, but the consistent and thoughtful application of a routine tailored to your needs.
To individual needs.
based on these core principles. Like consistency really amplifies the effectiveness of any skincare regimen.
It really does.
All right, so let's bring this deep dive to a close.
Yeah.
We've explored the skincare routine of Lalisa Manoban.
Yes.
Uncovering the importance of a double cleansing method.
Yes.
The strategic use of hydrating serums.
Yes.
Eye creams and facial oils. And the absolute necessity of daily sun protection.
Absolutely.
As you consider what you've learned, remember that while it's inspiring to look at the routines of others, especially those with such visible results, the most effective skincare journey is always the one that's personalized to your unique skin type.
Your concerns and lifestyle.
Exactly. So as you think about your own skincare, consider those fundamental pillars: cleansing, moisturizing,
and protection.
And protecting. What are like the non-negotiable steps and product types that consistently make a positive difference for your skin?
What are the core elements you need?
Yeah.
What are your must-haves?
To incorporate consistently.
Yeah, that's the real deep dive.
It's the real deep dive.
For you to take.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Thanks for joining me.
This was fun.
Yeah, this was great.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
If you loved this deep dive, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes stories of your favorite influencers. Drop a comment below who should we cover next. Stay curious, and see you next time.
Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget.